Hi, and welcome back to Scott Nagle's Tennis Tips. I'm Scott Nagle, bringing you a tennis tip today from Zurich, Switzerland. Today's tennis tip is going to be on when to change your grip before the volley. It's important to note in tennis that there are three tennis grips that you would use. The first two grips are used for your ground strokes and for creating topspin. The third grip is what we call the continental. It's used for a variety of shots, and today's shot in particular, the volley. It's important to know when approaching the net when to make the grip change from your ground stroke grip to your volley grip or the continental grip. For example, when hitting a forehand approach shot, you're going to make your finish after the forehand approach. Both hands should get back on the racket, and therefore when the racket comes back down to your ready position, you're going to make that grip change anticipating a volley. The most effective way to make a grip change, particularly when both hands have to come back on the racket, is to use both hands moving at the same time. So with my left hand, my non-dominant arm, I'm going to push the racket in this direction. And my dominant arm, my hitting arm, is going to slide at the same time towards the grip I want. This works for any grip change in tennis, that you want to use both hands to make that grip change rather than only moving one hand or the other hand. It's a little slower process. Using both hands for grip change gets you there a little faster. When approaching that using a two-handed backhand, it's convenient. You already have two hands on the racket to make the grip change again on the follow-through, again anticipating a volley. One of the easier grip changes, or non-grip changes, is using the backhand slice, which should be used with a continental grip. So as I hit my slice approach, I'm already in my volley grip, meaning when I put both hands back on the racket, I'm already ready for a volley. Probably the most difficult grip change is for a one-handed topspin backhand. So I have my Eastern backhand grip for my example. I'm going to make my backhand topspin approach. Both hands, as you see, are pretty far apart. As I grab my racket again, coming down from that follow-through of the backhand, I'm going to begin that grip change at that point. The key in making that grip change is to make sure you loosen up the hitting arm, the hitting hand, right as you finish a shot. You get a little bit looser grip, and even somewhat sliding the racket over is another option as you bring the racket back to both hands again. Making an early grip change at the end of your approach shot and before your volley will make you ready a little bit sooner at the net. The goal should be to be in a continental grip by the time you're in your ready position up at the net with both hands on the racket. Stay tuned for more tips from Scott Nagle's Tennis, and we'll see you at the net.